Welcome to another episode of the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. It's your boy Bryce, and I'm joined by no other than my brother
Tariq.
Tariq. Midweek. It's been a minute since we've been on the pod, man. Whole week. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that took place since the last time we've been on this on the mic on the screen. But how you doing, my boy?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain.
Oh, now
against his
that man
what's up?
clean the face up. That man got this bullshit.
Chill.
Hold on now. I knew it was so different by the kid. The kid glowed a little bit, man. Hold on.
I forgot. I be forgetting, and then I be like moving the same way. Yeah.
Nah, man. Look at that man. Look like a distinguished gentleman, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Been a good week of sports. Good week of content. For me, posted a lot on TikTok over the last week or so. Put out a Gianna Neekins video today. Got a lot of different women's college basketball players that I'm spotlight over the next 3 weeks before the season starts. UConn played exhibition yesterday. Got to watch that. Hazy Fudd did her thing. She had 5 threes just the third quarter alone. So gonna be a big season for her. Sarah
Hazy was
Strong looked really
locked in.
good. Yeah. I'm looking at the point guards. That's really the only thing that looked like they were struggling a little bit, but I'm not surprised because they haven't really played that big role yet. Like Kaylee Heckle played solid role with USC, but it wasn't like consistent. And then obviously like Ashlyn Shade and KK Arnold have played guard, but they've had Paige next to them. So and then even last year we had Caitlin Chen. So that's really what I'm looking at. And then been watching some preseason stuff. The Heat been making me mad because we have not won a preseason game yet. But then I got to remind myself it's preseason. It does not matter. I literally said that going into the game yesterday. We were playing the Hawks. I said it going into the game. But then the Hawks didn't start. Not one started, right? We played Norman Powell. We played Wiggins. We played Kelly Ware. And we played Bam. We was out there struggling. Like, we was down like 10.
The second
And
string?
I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like, I know it's preseason, but like, y'all not for real, right? And then we ended up like coming back, taking the lead. Then I think they lost by like 1. I stopped watching the second half because Monday Night Football was, but yeah. So I'm hopeful, but I need to see it with the Heat, bro. They got to show me because
They
I'm
gotta
never
show
like the
you.
crazy optimistic player or fan, not player. I'm never the crazy optimistic, especially when it comes to my teams. Well, at least with the Heat, because you just never know. Like the year that everybody doubts us, that's the year that we play our best. The year that everybody thinks we're going to be really good is the year that we struggle. So
Yeah.
I just want Tyler Hero to get back soon, and once he get back, we good. But until then, I'm a little worried. But we'll get more into that. How about you,
How
bro?
you feel about what Bam said?
What
You
Bam
saw?
say?
Oh, that he gonna bring a chip to Miami and then get AJ a ring. I'm gonna bring a ring
He
to
is.
Miami. And I'm gonna get you a ring.
He is. He's spitting facts.
He's been
Now
facts.
maybe not
That's how
this
you feel.
year, but he gonna bring us a ring.
I mean, hey, I hope he does. I mean, hey, he got y'all. Well, he's been a part of 2 teams that got to the finals.
Yeah.
I would like to see Bam and Tyler get a ring in Miami. I wouldn't be mad at
Yeah,
it.
we need that. We need that. They've been solidified in Miami Heat history for sure.
No, I said they vets at this point. Damn, we getting old.
Facts.
They were the young bucks on the team in 2020. That was Tyler's what rookie season or sophomore season?
Rookie season.
That was his rookie season.
Him and Duncan Robinson, that was their first like full. Well, that was Duncan Robinson's first full year, but that was Tyler Hero's first year being in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, but how about you, brother?
I can't complain, man. I'm good, bro. I'm just finding my stride with a lot of stuff, man. I'm, you know, balancing, um, living life. Got some new shoes today. Was not trying to get a new pair of shoes today. I was trying to look for something totally different. But I ain't gonna lie, it be one of them moments where you find something that's exactly your size, that's exactly the price that you want to pay for them. You can't pass them up. I have a problem. I know I do. but it's a good problem. Gotta look fly. But other than that, bro, I can't complain, bro. Just been maintaining. Like I said, finding my stride, finding my rhythm. They trying to patch 2K as soon as I get good, or as soon as I get decent. Soon as I figure 2K out, they're gonna patch it. I'm like, oh my gosh. But outside of that though, I've been good. Trying to think what's the last time or what did I talk about last time I was on here? I'm chilling. Yeah, just happy for more basketball. But I can't wait. There's a lot of basketball to be played. There's a lot going on with basketball. I can't wait for both college basketball, men and women's seasons this upcoming year. Can't wait for the upcoming NBA season as well. But first and foremost, before we get to all of that, excuse me. Before we get to all that, we were covering a very intensive WNBA final series, which has since concluded since the last time we've been on the air. So congrats are in order for the Las Vegas Aces on winning their third championship. 3 in 4 years. It's crazy. It's a dynasty. It's solidified now. And that's crazy that the cover that labeled them as a dynasty came out before they even won a chip. If you remember correctly. And it's ultimately crazy to see how that team has had the amount of changes that it's had in its core. Because like when they went back to back, they had Asia, Jackie, Chelsea, right? They're big three now. But they also had Kelsey and they had De'Erica. Kelsey was on the slam cover. De'Erica was just always known, always a key cornerstone piece since she got in the league for both San Antonio and Vegas. So yeah, key pieces there. They really changed things around when Becky Hammond became the coach. I mean, Bill Laimbeer did his part, got them to the finals. They lost to the Storm that year, but I mean, just seeing this team throughout the years, we are definitely gonna. When we're talking about WNBA history, we're definitely gonna talk about the Las Vegas Aces and what they've done, and how they rank amongst the teams, amongst the league's best teams or best organizations. I mean, they're up there. They got 3 in 4 years. That puts them up there with Comets, puts them up there with the Lynx as far as dynasties go. Sparks as far as dynasties go.
Yeah,
They've etched their name in stone with that.
Like they won 2 in a row, which I would still consider, since they're the last ones to win 2 straight, I would consider them a dynasty in that way.
Yep.
Before the Aces, obviously, 1, 2 straight.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Asia Wilson. Her third chip in 4 seasons, man. And the resume she's had at 28?
Mm-hmm.
Man. 4-time MVP, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. I want to say she was scoring leader this year. She's led.
I think she ended up being the overall rebounds leader because Angel Reese missed too many games.
Oh, so in total rebounds?
Yeah, I want to say total rebounds. I don't know if it was rebounds per game, but I want to say she had to have led it in.
I think Angel led in rebounds per game again.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's the peak performer for rebounds, but yeah. We're witnessing greatness in real time with Asia Wilson, bro. I mean, nobody. Well, I don't want to say nobody because there's been some dominant forces in the W. I mean, you've had Candace Park, you've had Maya Moore, you've had Cynthia Cooper, you've had players before that have had dominant runs, but none quite like Asia Wilson as far as this current era goes. I mean, Brianna Stewart, she had her run in college, got a couple of chips in the W. Will be the next person I would say will be the closest to what AJ has done in her W career, but just greatness, man, all around. I don't think we should take it lightly what we're witnessing with Asia Wilson.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that, like, I want to say probably like 2021, we were talking about like the the trajectory that Stewie was on just because of how much she had won. By 2021, Stewie had 2 chips, the MVP. I don't think she had a DPOY. I don't think she's ever been Defensive Player
I
of the
don't
Year.
think she's
So I could
DPOI
be
now.
mistaken. Um, Olympian twice by that point, I believe, because they did 2020 and 2021. So by the end of that season, she would have been a 2-time Olympian. Um, and then obviously all the college accolades. But in a way, you could say that, which I still think she's up there in terms of accolades with women's basketball players. But there's a case to be made that Asia Wilson kind of like hawked her down
Mm.
or like walked her down in terms of like starting. I don't want to say starting from scratch, but coming out of college, she had 1 championship. Obviously, she had a bunch of All Americans and stuff like that. But coming into like in 2021, Asia had what, the MVP, and that was it. So in the last 4 years, she's won 3 chips, 2 more MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Years, and 2 Olympic gold medals. So Asia deserves a lot of credit for improve the improving that she did over the last couple of years, because even if you go back to watch like the 2020 finals, and I think some of this had to do with like Bill Laimbeer, and Bill Laimbeer's probably gonna end up going down like Mark Jackson
Oh
with
yeah,
with the
definitely,
Warriors, of like
definitely.
he was there for the building, but then he was like, okay, like he's a good coach, but he's not the coach that's gonna get him over the hump, and that's where
Yep.
Becky Hammond comes in. And I think Asia Wilson was showing a different skill set than Bill Laimbeer wanted her to use, and in a way, he was kind of hindering her. And I think similar to how Mark Jackson was like, I don't want to say hindering Steph Curry, but he wasn't letting Steph Curry just be Steph Curry. And the way that Steve Kerr has allowed Steph Curry to be Steph Curry, and the way that Becky Hammond allowed Asia Wilson to try different things and figure out, okay, what works, what doesn't, what do we want to see you do more of? And we've always talked about the 3-point shot. Now the 3-point shot is to where it's almost a 40% clip. So
Yeah.
if she's able to do that, she's able to get to the rim probably better than anybody else, or
Yep.
finish at the rim better than anybody else. She shoots the
Hmm.
mid range super efficiently. It's like footwork is phenomenal. Like there's really no holes in her game anymore. And at a certain point, you could say there was, like you could force her a certain way, or you can make her just take tough shots. But now those tough shots are easy shots for her because she's worked on them so long. And it's different for her because yes, there's film on her, but there's not as much film on her as there is all the other star players. Like if you think about it, she hasn't played overseas. Like she plays in the W and then she's done. She goes and trains in either Miami or Vegas or wherever. So you don't see her again. You don't see her play basketball again until May. But then all these other players, you see them play overseas. You see them play in different like Euro baskets and all these different things,
Yeah.
to where it's easy to see like, okay, this is where they're getting better, or this is what they need to get better at, or this is the steps they took, or this is the way that certain teams played them overseas. And now you can use that when you get over here. But you can't really do that for Asian. Like you have to just figure it out as you go, because she only plays during one part of the year. And I think she deserves a ton of credit for that, because being able to continue to get better without playing games like everyone else is a testament to just her, because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that, wouldn't be able to not play like a whole other season and still get better. So she deserves a lot of credit for just her hard work in general. And I said this in a video, but more so than anything else, like obviously the talent is phenomenal. She's generational talent. I said that before. But I think the way that she's a role model on and off the court is one of the biggest things um, that she should get more credit for, is just being the face of the league and holding herself to a high standard and always meeting that standard. It's very similar to LeBron. Like Asia Wilson is going to speak out when it's time to speak out, but you're never going to see her get caught up in anything off the court. There's never going to be Asia Wilson did this or Asia Wilson said that. There's never anything like that. And I think she deserves a ton of credit for being the face of this league, wearing that crown on her head, and being able to still go out while holding her teammates accountable, holding herself accountable, and still going out and being able to win championships and win at the highest level and show excellence at every single facet, not just on the court, but off the court as well.
Yeah, definitely, man. Really one of one when you think of it, man. I mean, we've seen players of her caliber, but I don't want to say there's been any that have come close. Well, there's been a few that have come close, but I mean, just the way she's carried herself, man. Um, Model athlete, and I hate to speak about athletes like that because it's like that means I'm putting them in a box of how they all supposed to act. But I mean, we see Age's personality, um, and just how welcoming it is, and how I mean, hey, she's the definition of face of the league. You know, like it works. Like that's the blueprint right there. But dang, what I was gonna say to piggyback. Oh, just thinking of this championship run in particular, and thinking about like what she said about how she want her career to be. I don't know. Agent played like she had something bigger than her she was playing for. You know what I'm saying? Like from the time they lost by 53, something clicked, switched, something. Like she must have cussed them the hell out. Cause we've heard
Now they
about
said
them
it was
other
like a
championship teams.
they said it was just a quick text message that she sent and it changed everybody's I don't want to say perspective, but it changed the way that everybody was playing.
Did they say what the text message was?
I'll look it up real quick. You can keep going.
Okay. Because probably was on the long lines like, oh, hey, lock in, right? And it's
I
like
know she
Ages.
sent one specifically to Chelsea Gray, but I don't know if it was
Okay,
to the whole team or not.
got you. But I mean, thinking of this team and how they performed, um, how they showed up in this finals, man. Jewel Lloyd, man, she got them player edition AE. I mean not AEs, player edition A1s, and this went crazy, right? You got Jackie Young, who is a killer. Chelsea Gray, who is a vet, perfect vet that you need for this team, to lead a team down the stretch. Um, yeah, just an all-time performance, man. Thinking of where they once were and how they got to the, like I wrote them off. I wrote them off. Like they lost, and I remember sitting in the group chat the thank you Aces fans graphic from last year. Shit, I think I even posted it. I'm pretty sure I posted it at some point in the season because I duel was done. I was like, this is cut. It's gonna be a rematch between the Lynx and the Liberty again. Like that's how it's gonna play out until the Aces turn things around. You know, it was one of those things where they had to show me that they were serious. They had to show themselves that they were serious. Okay. Shout out to Melissa Smith. Um, really important piece to the puzzle here. I'm glad that she's getting her due praise. And hey, she's able to beat the Indiana Fever, her old team. Beat the one Bonner, her old teammate. I don't know. I mean, we know the Lord, but it's like we don't know like how severe it is. You know what I'm saying? Like people look down on the Warner because it's like, oh, things weren't working out for you in Indy, so you got mad and whatever. Now you want to go to ride a coattails of your shorty, and that didn't work out either. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff I'm seeing on the TL, but that's regular TL stuff. Like I don't want to focus on that. But I mean, I guess for the Phoenix Mercury, where did they go after this? After getting swept in the finals.
Um, I did find the article about the text. The text she sent to the group chat with all of her teammates. She said, and I quote, "If you weren't embarrassed from yesterday, then don't come into this gym. You are not needed or wanted here. We need the mindset to shift because that was embarrassing." And she said that she talked it over with Bam, made sure that it wasn't like too bad. And then shortly after that, I mean, they all obviously responded. Shortly after that, like I don't know, maybe the next day or two, and I remember them talking about this during the game. But Becky Hammon decided that the players would make the scouting report. And she said
Mm.
if it sounded crazy because she said it's like a convincing your 5-year-old to eat broccoli. But them doing it, then you can't say that you didn't hear or you didn't know what you were supposed to do. So
Mm.
I'm curious to see if more coaches do it,
Mm.
especially
I like
when
that
you've
actually.
got vets like the Aces. It's not like it's a bunch of young players. Like it was a
Yeah.
bunch of veterans that have been in this league for so long that were making mental mistakes, simple mistakes, and just
Mm.
not being good on defense. That's really what it was. Like yes, y'all were missing
Mm.
shots, but you were also not scoring or you were not stopping anyone else from scoring.
Mm.
Um, so definitely credit to Asia and Becky Hammond there for being catalysts of the turnaround. But for the Mercury, I don't know. It's interesting because everybody's a free agent. Um, so it's really just who do they bring back? Because people were mad about the comments that the GM or I think it was the GM made about like basically he was like we need to figure out who we want to bring around, like who we want to build around AT with.
Mm.
And they were like, oh, this is supposed to be costing, it's supposed to be costing. And I'm like, I don't think that's the point that he was getting at. But either way, the best player on the team is Alyssa Thomas. So if she's going to come back, you need to put players around her that work. And that's not to say that Kyle and Satu don't work, because clearly it worked enough to get them to the finals. It's just
Definitely.
everything else. But it's also like you have to figure out, like Nate Tibbetts has to figure out how to coach late games in
Yes.
those situations.
Yes.
They have to figure out what the plan is late game as far as players, because again, we cannot see Alyssa Thomas trying to elbow her way into the basket for another year late game in the playoffs. It hasn't worked. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm really not. Like this is literally what has happened the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like they've run into teams that play a better style of basketball,
Yep. Every
that
time.
play a 5-player brand of basketball
Yep.
where everyone is a threat. And that's not to say that Alyssa Thomas plays a brand where no one else is a threat. But when Satu got hurt, they played a box and one on Kalia Copper.
Mm.
That tells me everything I need to know about Alyssa Thomas. That means you don't that they treated her like Draymond Green, essentially. Because when KD and Clay got hurt, they put the box and one on Steph. That's the only other time. And then the Thunder did it similar kind of with Anthony Edwards. But it's like if they're that worried about Ka and not worried about you, something has to change. Whether it's more players that can create not only for themselves but for others around her, so that it's easier for her to be a decoy. Like she doesn't have to be the person that brings the ball up, runs the play, makes the pass. She can be the play finisher instead of the play initiator more often. Um, but it's really just figuring out what players you want to bring back, what players you want to bring in. I don't know what their draft picks look like. Uh, they probably I would assume they don't have a first round pick this year just because of the players they have. I would assume they've probably traded them, but um, yeah, it really just depends on what they want to do. Like, there's really only the young teams are really the teams that we can say like, oh, where do they go from here? Because at least they have some kind of core. All the rest of these teams, their entire team is free agents. Like that's the thing about um the expansion drafts. Is like, are they gonna have to give up players that they don't want to give up because all these teams like there's only two vets that aren't free agents. So I need to look that up and see what's up with that. But it's definitely you definitely have to figure out what you want to do around AT. That's the first thing. It's like if you're bringing back AT, who are the players that you're bringing around her? And then the next thing you're doing is looking at Nate Tibbetts and you're saying, what are you doing in late game situations? How are you going to get better at figuring out what to do in late game situations, when to call timeouts, when not to call timeouts? Like, I'd rather I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather you call too many timeouts than not call enough.
Mm.
Because Spo went through the same thing where he would call timeouts at the wrong time, but I'd rather him call timeouts at the wrong time than not call timeouts at all. So
Yeah.
he just got to figure that out. And that's the thing is like you want to get coaches that have like real life experience in these situations and just have an understanding of like, okay, my team is struggling or we haven't been great late game and it's the WNBA Finals. We have 15 seconds left, and we look like we don't know what we're about to do. Let me call a timeout or reset it. Like they even helped out coaches this year with a reset timeout to where
Yeah.
you could literally just say reset, and you go back to inbound, and you can just yell out a play, and then you run that play. So it really came down to just a few things. Like they got swept, but they're really like 3 or 4 plays away from it at least being 2-2 and then it being a completely different series. So I don't think they should panic, but I will say you need at least one of Satu or Ka to come back unless you get some like other all-star caliber type of players to replace them. Because you can't go back to essentially what it was in Connecticut where it was like AT and then some shooters and another post player. Like you gotta you gotta surround it with the right pieces if you want to see her win a championship. And if you want to win a championship, which I know Matt Ishbia wants to do, because he's paid the money.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely be interesting to see how they choose to build the team or what moves they make in the off season. Um, Towards becoming a contender or solidifying themselves as such. Because I mean, looking into the season or looking ahead to next season, I would think that this team is a contender again. I'm just thinking about what a team around Alyssa Thomas will look like as your focal point, as your point forward. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So just depends on. Oh, it'll be interesting. Like that's one of the teams I'm looking out for. Well, I mean, there's only 13 teams, so 14 now with 15 because you got Portland, you got Toronto. Portland just hired their coach today. Well, announced their coach today, but
I didn't see that. I saw that they were supposed to announce it, but then I never looked back to see the hire.
they announced it today. Portland fired. Let's see. It's a man. That's what the conversation was about.
I had a fig I had a po- or but I had a feeling. Let's see. It is Ashley Battle is the vice president. Okay. She did a lot of not play calling. What was it? She did a lot of play by play, not play by play, color commentary for Connecticut.
Okay, I know that name sounds familiar.
Alex Sarama.
Mm-hmm. Most recently
Okay.
as most recently an assistant coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's the head
Okay.
coach and heading into their inaugural season.
He looks like a basketball enjoyer. He looks
Definitely,
like a psychopath about basketball
definitely,
in the best way possible.
yes.
That may sound crazy, but that's
It
actually
makes
a
perfect
good way to
sense. Like
explain somebody. Yeah.
you're saying that like he looks like a guy I'd run into in a bar and just start talking about like random role players with
Hmm.
that
Like,
kind
oh,
of
let's
guy
see who can get the best pool.
type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which he may be very far off from that. I have no clue.
probably. Hey,
I
you
know a
just
lot
gotta
of I
know.
know there's some basketball fans that follow the assistant coaches and see how good they're doing. Like unless they on my team, and unless I watch them like very, very heavily and like pay
Yeah.
attention to they sideline, like I know some of the top assistants, but I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh yeah, that assistant coach for this team is supposed to be
So I'm not that locked in. I'm not that
not finna do
entrenched,
that.
bro. Like I'm not even about to
I don't
fade the
get
fight
paid
either.
yet. Now when I'm getting paid to do it, I don't know. But to know the assistant coaches, no.
I know
Absolutely.
surface level stuff about assistants. Like I know what's going on my team. I can't even say that. I can't. I can't. I know we had Juwan Hart as one of our assistant coaches,
Hmm.
but outside of
I
that, I
thought
don't
about that
know.
the other day because I was watching the game and I was like, Juwan Howard. I was like, oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like, I
he's
don't
been
know
there
why I
since
thought he was
last
still
year.
coaching in college
Nah,
for some reason.
That was the first job after Michigan
But I feel like every time I see him,
because
I
he
just
left
see.
Michigan and then
Wasn't he at Memphis?
no, went straight to
He didn't go
Brooklyn.
to Memphis at all. Damn,
Went
I'm
straight to
tripping.
Brooklyn.
I could have sworn he went to Memphis for like.
His first job
Half the
outside of
season.
Michigan was with the Nets and is with the Nets. So, well, I think his son still plays for the Magic, maybe Jet Howard.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna say one of them got traded, but it was Houston, Caleb Houston,
got it.
that got moved to a different team.
Got it.
I forgot where he was playing. It might have been Atlanta.
Mm.
I was watching the game the other night, so I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, now shout out to Alex Samara.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna crown him. Not gonna boo boo on the hire
he got to
because
show
it
me
ain't got nothing to
something.
do with me.
You got to show me something.
So it is what it is.
But trying to think of what else or who else. Nothing else is new. All right, cool. Shout out to the Ace. Shout out to Asia Wilson. Shout out to Chelsea Gray. Got 4 chips now. Sparks 3 with the Aces.
Play key roles on all 4 of those too.
Come on now. Hey, she carving out a legacy too. I said she carving out a legacy too.
Oh, I thought you said Lexi. What the hell she got to do with Lexi?
No.
I was so confused. I'm like,
no.
Lexi who?
I don't know. Ain't no Lexi's in Las Vegas.
I guess not. Wait, what?
I said ain't no Lexi's in Las Vegas.
Shit, it might be.
Well, it's probably a lot of Lexi's in Las Vegas. Let's be real. Anyways, man. Shout out to the Aces. Shout out to Asia. Shout out to the staff. Put together another good team. See what happens when you invest in your team, invest in facilities. You get championships. Ask the last 2 teams that got a championship. What they got? They got a facility. And they got an owner that pours into their franchise.
And sometimes you just need a GOAT to come pull the poverty out of your franchise.
Like, come on, bro.
Without all those amenities, you know. Some people just build it. Some people just get it straight out the mud, you know.
Some people do get it out of the mud.
I can say no names, but
they got it out the mud.
Then he have a locker room practicing YMCA gyms. Still brought him a chip. Different.
Word. Anyways, man, we got a crazy NBA season ahead of us.
Let's go.
Another great NBA season ahead of us.
We back.
We got games on Amazon Prime, games on NBC again, new platforms, new places to watch. Have you heard the Amazon Prime song?
No.
Yo, it's tough.
Oh shit.
It's right up there. Like it sounds like basketball's meant to be played in the background of it. Like
okay.
It's a good intro. Common produced it, or Common he composed it actually.
Oh, so
he composed it. So like sheet music involved and everything. Like he poured in some heavy hitters.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a whole ensemble.
You love that word, bro.
I said ensemble.
You say that a lot, gang.
I say entendre a lot. I don't say
ensemble. You say ensemble a lot, bro.
When did I say ensemble?
Bro, I don't remember the exact moment that you said ensemble.
Next time I say ensemble, I'm gonna be conscious of it because
I've heard you say
remember saying ensemble a lot. I don't talk music a lot.
Bro, I've heard. Yeah, but you don't have to. It doesn't have to be music.
Well,
that's the thing. It doesn't have to
be music to be ensemble. No,
but it'd be a good ensemble of bling bling bling. It'd be a good ensemble of bling bling bling. You do that a lot.
I don't know. I gotta
ask your homies.
I'm not.
You're like, hey, bro.
I'm not saying if any of the homies in the chat, please. If any of the homies in the chat, please verify that. But yeah. But I guess I should ask you. Well, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder as reigning champs. Trying to think what else is exciting heading into this new season. We got a new class of rookies. We got LeBron James in year 23. Um, got Chris Paul in year 21. Um,
Yeah. Mm,
yeah, I
yeah.
want to say he's in year 21. Kyle Lowry's
He
in
was
year
up
20,
5.
which I can't believe, but it
That boy
sounds
also working on
right.
Amazon. That's nuts.
Which is weird. Like I'm like, yo, is he providing football coverage? Like, what is he doing? Like, huh? How is he?
Basketball
What?
coverage.
Basketball coverage? Yeah, I was like, oh wait, basketball coverage. Whoa, wow. And then because he was on the sideline when they had the Philly game a couple weeks ago. I mean, obviously he's a Philly guy from Philly, but
Mhm.
they had him with the other Amazon crew. But I'm like, my boy. Yeah, so we just got out the locker room. Coach Nurse told us that we got to fix this. You know, we we
That'd be
we
crazy.
we allowed 15 transition baskets in that first half. So second half, he wants us to, limit the transition. Like, oh man, this is crazy though. But I mean, I'm glad that we're seeing a good class of former NBA talent, NBA athletes coming back to talk the game because I mean, I would think they would understand it better than the guys that are talking it from the outside. I mean, these guys play. I mean, same time, not everybody can talk hoops, or not everybody can talk. Just because you can play doesn't mean you can talk it. Like you still, we've seen that before too.
It's
Not
facts.
saying any names, but yeah, not everybody can talk. But I'm glad that we do have got Melo, got Blake, got Dirk, which I would think would be fun. Um, you got John Wall. That's part of the crew too, which should be lit. Kyle
Hey,
Lowry,
I
as
was right.
mentioned.
I was right, by the way. I was right about the John Wall
Oh,
thing.
about like his next chapter.
Yes, about the 1v1s. He was trying
Oh
to
wait,
play in a 1v1. He was trying to play Nas. Yeah. Yeah, but
wait,
they
did the
got
Nas
Briscoe
versus
instead.
Briscoe game it happen already?
It was supposed to, but then Briscoe went back overseas after
Again?
he signed the contract to play. No, I'm saying they're gonna play next
Oh,
month,
I'm about to say,
but they were
'cause I
supposed to
saw the
play
flyer for
originally.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm about to say.
So, but if they couldn't have gotten him, John Wall was on the table.
Mm,
I told you, bro. I told you. Even though that
mm,
wouldn't have been with next chapter, but I knew he was gonna get into that 1v1 scene, bro. I just knew it, bro. I just knew
yeah,
it. He's a hooper.
yeah.
And when he went to TNCO2, I said, yeah, he gonna try to get into it. Cause he knows Cam and Rob because they in the
Yeah.
North Carolina area. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, basketball is one of those things, man, where it's like we get into a level now. We get into a point now where like this one-on-one thing is going to be considered pro for real. I
Yeah,
mean, and it's like there's guys that play pro overseas or play pro whenever. Like pro is just pro,
yeah.
but like it's still it's levels to this. Like you got NBA pros, you got
It's levels to
big.
ones though.
At his levels, the ones like that is a key
Because it's
part.
some dudes in the NBA that cannot play once. I'm telling you
No,
right now.
this is
I
a
just watched
key
Deontay
part.
Burton. He's cheeks at once. Like
Yeah,
he looked like he ain't never played a game of basketball in his
listen,
life, and he was bad in the threes too. I said, bro,
listen.
don't use him as an ex NBA guy because he's
Ones,
he's
ones,
buns.
ones is a key part. I wish I played ones more growing up. Like I don't turn down one-on-one games when I'm in the gym now because it's like I didn't realize how much better it makes you. Like back then, it's
Mhm,
just like I was just in the gym to work on my game. I just wanted to shoot around and work on my dribbling, whatever, and just like put my
mhm.
moves together. But like playing one-on-one is closer to like game speed than you ever gonna get, unless you playing pickup. So
Yeah,
yeah, I urge a lot of hoopers to play one-on-one. I mean, being able to score the
yes.
basketball is priority, main thing.
Don't
You
make
just
it your
need
whole game though,
don't make it your
but
whole
also
game.
play
But I said I
play
knew some
limited
guys they would
dribbles.
come to the gym and just play one-on-one all day. I'm like, bro, or use
Now
a
that's
one-on-one
not bad, but
or
it's
use
how
or
you
use
translate it.
wait, but or use a one-on-one game that say, oh, I'm better than this person. When I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah, no,
nah, like
yeah, no.
one-on-one does not mean you're better.
You're better at 1v1s, yes. You're
You
not a better
better might be
basketball
a better
player
1v1 player, but better basketball player. No.
because
Or like
Tim
you might just
Duncan
beat
ain't
me.
no good 1v1 player, but He
Yeah.
better than 99%
Or
of
like you might
everybody
just
that's
beat me
ever touched
by
the NBA floor.
spamming some stupid like size
Yeah, sure.
wise. Like I've
Yeah,
played against guys that are taller than me, whatever. They
yeah.
using their size to score. I can't fault them. I'm 5'9". They 6'3". Like
Yeah,
I'm doing
that's
the
a
best
fact.
I could, and I'm playing D. Like I'm doing me.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm gonna still leave with something. I'm leaving coming out. I'm leaving swinging. All right.
Hey, man, let me
I
just
ain't,
say
I ain't
this.
going out without a
Don't give
fight.
me no space or you're not getting that rock back.
I'm not leaving
You're
without a
not even going to
fight.
get that rock.
I'm not leaving. I'm putting up a fight. Anyways, man. Enough about one we want to talk though. We got a good NBA season on the horizon. I feel like every season gets better with time. Like last season was better than the one before it, and the season before that was one better than the one before that. I feel like last season was such a great season, bro. Um, I can't wait for the starting five to drop, especially starting five drops this week.
Who are you most excited to see?
Hallie, because he had the freaking roller coaster of his freaking life. He started the year struggling, right? And I remember at the
Yeah,
beginning
he
of the
did.
season. I remember at the beginning, like I paid attention to Hallie for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's
Mhm.
like he became my favorite. He became one of my favorite players based off of last season. Like, I already
Yeah.
admired his game because he's a playmaker and like he,
It's funny,
like,
though,
yeah,
because like 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, Hallie, Hallie, Hallie.
yeah,
And then, because I was like, bro, he leading the league in assists. His usage rate ain't as high as these other dudes, blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
And I was like, all right, like, everybody knows about him now, so I ain't got to keep, like, going.
yeah.
But then he started struggling. You literally said, while he was struggling, you said, I'm rocking with Hallie till the wheels fall off. And then after that, he just took
My influence.
it. See, it's the rants, bro. Every time we ran about
It's
something,
my influence, man.
you ran about the Aces, you said, I'm done. They done. It's over. Chill.
They got a
Come on.
chip.
I should have said something about the
So
Lynx when
maybe
they
I
was
should
doing
call the
great.
Brooklyn Nets out, right?
No, that ain't it.
No, I'm about to say
Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck.
I've had way too many Brooklyn Net rants for them to turn things
Nah,
around
facts.
at this point.
Yeah, don't push your luck, brother. Don't push your luck.
Nah,
You only do it with things that you're certain on. You damn
yeah,
sure not certain about the Nets.
I'm not at all. I don't think the
But
Nets are certain
you
on
could be certain on
themselves.
Hadley.
But I mean, the Nets they made some necessary moves and cut some
We're
people.
not doing this. No, 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 no.
I'm
We're
just
not
saying
doing
they made
this.
some cuts. They made some cuts.
We ain't talking about the Thunder yet. We ain't talking about the Nuggets. We're not talking about the Nets, brother.
Relax. But all right.
We talking about the
But
Nets
no,
at the
back to
end.
Hallie though. Back to Hallie. I say Hallie because when it was announced, they announced it like right as I want to say announced it right after season one dropped, which was like beginning of the NBA season, and like they
They
dropped
announced it
it
like
because they
I feel
dropped
like
it
they announced it
early.
in
They
like
dropped
July.
that. Oh, these are the five that we're following for this season, like earlier in the
Mm-hmm.
season, and I remember like, all right, cool. And then I remember like Hallie was going through this rough stretch before the All Star break. I'm thinking like, damn, like isn't he part of starting five? I said, damn, this stretch is going to be like, it'd be interesting to see what was going on during this time and how he's able to bounce back. Then him
Yeah.
bouncing back and having a run that he had in the freaking playoffs up to games freaking 7.
That New York game winner or like almost game winner, that episode is gonna be hilarious.
Yo,
That episode is gonna be, and then the
yo,
game winner in the finals, like the adrenaline rush that he's gonna be in
yeah,
after that game, like after game one, you probably couldn't tell him nothing, bro.
bro, his whole playoff run is crazy. Remember the Giannis game
Yes,
with,
bro.
with his pops? He was like, whoa, my pops got
Yes,
into it with Giannis. Like he really didn't
yes,
know
bro.
because like when he
Yes,
came,
bro.
because like in the post game he was like, oh yeah, I didn't know my dad had a running with Giannis until after the fact.
Hmm.
You know, like I'm gonna talk to him after this. And I'm just like, oh, so he didn't know
That
for real.
got
And then like
suspended,
seeing
so they
his
gonna have to show
reaction,
that
he was
sit
like,
down
oh, he really
conversation.
didn't know. So
Or
yeah, they
I said
definitely
Dak
gonna
got
have the
suspended.
camera. They definitely had the camera
He
crew at the
couldn't be in
bar he
the
was at.
arena.
They definitely had the camera crew at the bar he was at. They had to.
Boy, it's
They
gonna be like
had
a
to.
Monroe St. Brown that was hilarious the whole time. I said, yeah, bro, Allen,
Wait,
bro,
they
Allen,
they did a same thing
receiver.
for receivers. I never seen
Hmm.
any of the football joints.
It was a Monroe, Devontae, George Kittle, Debo, and somebody else. I always forget the fifth person, and it's always a different fifth person that I forget. Who else? Oh,
Was it
Jettis,
Jettis?
Justin
Okay.
Jefferson. Yep. Yeah, that was the
'Cause I remember
5.
the quarterback one.
Quarterback was
'Cause
good.
I
There's
started
another
it,
one, I
but
think.
I did not finish it for
I could be
unforeseen
wrong though.
reasons.
I think there was a second season because it was Kirk again. It was Kirk, Jared Goff.
That's what it,
Who
man.
else?
I ain't gonna lie, Rick. You struck the dang on memory just now.
What I did? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about it after the show.
Oh shit.
Anyways, starting 5. You got. Let's see if I can remember this off the top. You got James Harden. You got Shea. You got Hallie. Uh, that could have been a text from the get go. Oh my gosh. James Harden, Hallie. I want to say Jalen Brown was part of it.
Yes.
So Harden, Hallie, Brown. Um, don't think Giannis was part of it.
Mm-mm.
I said Shea. So who the fifth one?
Think
Was
bad
it
hair.
bad hair? Jalen Suggs.
Damn. No, that's bad.
I'm sorry, I did not want to go there.
You knew that wasn't gonna pick Jalen Suggs, bro. Come
I
on,
didn't want
man.
to go there. I was like bad hair, and like the first person I thought it was like Caruso.
Bad hair, man.
I
He's
thought
had bad
Caruso
hair for like 18 years, brother.
bad hair for 18
Never brushed his
years.
hair.
Katie, how I forget? How I forget Slim?
Nigga said Jalen Suggs. Damn.
That's bad.
That's a straight, because you knew good and well he wasn't on no damn starting 5.
I was thinking, I was just like, you said bad hair. I'm thinking like,
Yeah, KD.
KD does have
He don't
bad
brush his
hair. I mean,
hair.
he doesn't brush it,
But,
but let K Adams be around. He fresh
all
lineup.
right. The ones that I want to see the most is KD and Harden. Because we
Yeah,
really don't know nothing about their personal lives. And that's not me to being like, oh, I want to know what they do when they, but
yeah,
we truly don't really know much about them at all. Like, we know what
yeah,
Jason Tatum was like with his son.
yeah.
We know what Halliburton is like with his fiance. Um, Jalen Brown to a certain extent, he's
To
kind
a
of the same
certain
way,
extent,
but
because he speaks
he's
publicly a
kind of
lot.
open about like his personal life and stuff. Not like in
Yeah,
terms of like relationships, but more so like going and doing different things, like seminars and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like
Speaking,
he's more out in the public eye. Like
being an educator.
off season, you don't see James Harden, bro. He be
No.
gone. Like I don't know
What
where he
Young
be
Thug
ducked off
say?
at.
James ain't
Yeah, he
got
be
internet for
gone.
real.
Honestly though, and then KD, I want to see if he be hooping as much as I think he is. Because
Bro
when everybody
said,
like,
no,
yeah,
I want to
they
see
with their
him
family, he just
troll.
be hooping.
Like, I just want to see him
Oh, you want to see
troll.
him like
Cause
him in
cause it
action?
was a segment in the trailer where it was like, bro, he's like, yeah, showing him like my coffee in the morning.
Oh, that's OD,
I
bro.
was like, what? Cause like, I
That's
mean, hey,
OD.
just like anybody else, I'm chronically online, and which I mean, I need to get better at, but I would open Twitter and scroll like it's the morning paper, just like anybody
Yeah,
else
that's
does
OD.
Twitter. So
I mean, I'm more so me for KD because like
yeah,
that's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, but I say, yeah, you in an NBA superstar,
Wild
my
game.
boy. You got workouts,
Like, I'm in that spot.
you
Well, I
got
don't give a fuck about Twitter.
practices,
I might not even have a Twitter.
right?
Like, man, what?
I treat my Twitter
7 foot and can shoot
what's
over
a?
anybody.
I mean, part of me would treat my Twitter if I was an NBA player. Part of me would treat my Twitter like KD and respond to everybody. But at the same time, part of me would treat my Twitter like Shea
You
Gilgis and
would
like
definitely be out here
post
replying to everybody.
post mysteriously, or like just post and then like post dumps with
I'd
Instagram
reply to
captions
certain
that are
people.
rap lyrics or can pass as rap lyrics. I don't know.
Yeah, no. But starting 5 is gonna be really good.
Yes.
Netflix has done a good job with those, both wrestling, football, and basketball,
Yeah, their documentary is crazy.
for sure.
I gotta tap into the
Even
football
tennis,
joints.
tennis was good too. Point
Yo,
Break, I think it was. The tennis one was
I ain't
really
watched
good.
that either, bro. And I know exactly. All right, anyways, bro. What team are you? Enough Netflix talk. I guess you start teams. What teams are on your radar to start the season?
As far as what, like, I'm
Anything,
excited to
bro.
see them. Excited to
Like
watch. Like, I
teams
think
are
they're
on
gonna
your
be
radar for whatever reason. Like it
contenders.
can be contenders. It can be like chop and block for certain teams or certain situations.
But
It can be teams that you're intrigued by or that you're interested in seeing grow and develop. Like what? Give us the rundown. Give us the Tariq watch guide for the 2025-2026 NBA season, and then I'm gonna respond with mine.
bet that. So one of the teams that I'm really looking forward to watching is the Spurs.
Yes.
Um, I love watching Wemby play.
Yeah.
Obviously, De'Aaron Fox is there as well. He's not going to be healthy to start the season, I don't think. But he shouldn't be out too long. Want to see what Dylan Harper does. Want to see Stephon Castle in year two. Um, Obviously, you got my boy Keldon Johnson still out there. Devin Vassell is still out there. So I want to see how they play and if they end up being a factor in how this team looks in the long run. Because I do feel like there's a point where they're going to be able to play De'Aaron, Stephon, and Dylan Harper together. I don't know how early they'll do it, but I do think there's a certain point where you'll be able to play three guards and then Wemby and Sohan or something like that. So that's something I'm looking forward to for sure because Wemby gets better every year. Granted, this is only year two or year three, and he didn't play a full season last year, but uh, I think Wemby's like a top 7 to 8 player in the league already. And I think by the end of the year he'll be at least top five if he's fully healthy. Another team I'm looking forward to seeing is the Rockets. Just seeing them add KD. Basically, it was a KD for Jalen Green trade. If you really think about it, obviously Dylan Brooks is in there too, but it's like it is what it
Yeah.
is. So you kind of just before the Fred VanVleet injury, you just added KD in, and nothing really was going to change that much besides you having one of those, well, the best scorer ever, in my opinion, on your team now. Now, I will say, I don't think this is like do or die for KD, but it's like, I just, I hope this ends well for him. Like the past couple of
I don't.
teams he's been on haven't ended the greatest. And I, it's hard to see like all time greats in their careers in like really weird ways. Like, James Harden, it looked like he was going to, and now he has been able to fix his since he left Philly with the last
Yeah.
2 years with the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy like Russ, like Russell Westbrook is good enough to still be in the league, but he has not been
Bro, it's
called yet.
not in the league.
They chose the Sacramento Kings were like the front runners, and then they chose to get Dennis Schroeder instead, which is nuts to me. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
don't know if I'm taking
And
Dennis
shout
Schroeder
out
over
Dennis
this,
Schroeder,
bro.
but Dennis Schroeder today,
Hell of an
anyways,
international player. Hell of an international player.
100%. You get
Yo,
international Dennis Schroeder over here,
yo,
you good.
put that Germany jersey on, man. Hey,
He different.
hey.
That boy Rondo. Nah, let me chill. Because
That's
that's what they said
wild.
he was.
That that
That was his comp coming out of the draft.
I know.
And it's like, yeah, it's gonna be the next Rajon Rondo. Okay. But anyways, I'm also want to see Book and Jalen Green. Not really
Yes.
looking at them as a team. Like I don't think the team is gonna be good. They probably won't even make the play in my opinion. But
No,
I want to
probably
see what
not.
they look like as a duo and how they're able to navigate what their team could look like over the next few years. The
Bro,
Blazers, I'm pretty
wait,
excited.
before
Oh,
you
go
go
ahead.
to the Blazers. Suns in 2K. You know, like 2K, they like simulate everybody else's stats while you're playing like my career and
Mhm.
stuff. Bro, they got Buck and Jalen Green averaging like 30 plus a night, bro.
They gonna have to.
Like I was just playing one game randomly, and it's like I see on the bottom ticket, it's like Devin Booker 47 points. I said, damn.
Damn,
Meanwhile, I'm dropping
he low key
60.
gonna have to do that a lot though. I ain't
But
gonna
it's
lie, bro.
like, hold on. Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to go
Yeah,
band for band with D Book in a week.
yeah. He probably gonna give you 50.
I'm gonna give him
Respectful.
52.
Oh, so you gonna score 0. Okay.
You said I'm gonna score 0?
If he scored 50 and you score 50, you
I
score
said I'm
0.
scoring 52.
Oh, so you
2.
scored 2 points. My fault.
I mean, hey, if that's the case, I'll score like what 4 points on Jaren Jackson Jr. the other day. We both had 40 something.
You let Jaren Jackson Jr. get 40.
Bro, I wasn't guarding him.
Jaren Jackson Jr. got 40.
I wasn't guarding him.
That sounds crazy. I'm not disrespecting Jaren Jackson Jr., but like
He was cooking
Jaren
on
Jackson Jr.
bigs.
in
I played for
2K
the
getting 40 is
Pistons.
nuts.
I played for the Pistons. He was cooking Jalen
Y'all
Duran.
got good defenders out there. Man, you better put
Well, no, they put
Ausar
Tobias
Thompson on him.
Harris on him. They put Tobias Harris on him. I switched that joint. I started playing him. He started missing. I was like, bro, ain't no way.
You should have put Ausar
And
Thompson on that
I'm a
boy.
2.
Anyways, let's get back on topic real quick.
Let's get back on
We got the
topic.
Blazers. I'm really excited to see what the Blazers look like because they had a great second half of the season last year.
Mm-hmm.
Really like what I saw from Denny Avdia. Young Hansen, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I knew who he was for a long time. I ain't know who he was till draft night. And when I was watching the numbers on the board, draft instead, and their reaction was like, "Oh, okay," like. But then they was also like, "Yeah, I don't know." But then they showed his highlights, and I was like, "Oh, I'm hooked. We here. Yeah, I like him." I was like, "Yep. He one of them ones."
That boy good.
And I was able to get him in our dynasty league, by the way, because Lil and Mitch, by the way,
The biggest one.
Because he was, bro, he didn't know who Young Hansen was until the day before when I was talking about Young Hansen. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking at Young Hansen or so-and-so." I said, "Hold on, bro." He took like 3 players that he was like, "Oh, yeah." He heard me say, like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about getting them." He took them. I said, "All right, brother, so we on?" But anyways, looking forward to seeing the Blazers. I want to see what Shane Sharp does. I want to see more from Scoot and more like a consistency thing more than like him have this gigantic leap. Because he has good games and then he has games where he looks like he shouldn't be in the league. So it's like I just need him to get that consistency of like just having good games and then build off of that. Because we've seen it in NFL, we've seen it in the NBA. We've seen players struggle to start their careers and then find a role, find a way to be valuable to a team. Like people wrote off Josh Giddey, and then Josh Giddey went to the Bulls last year, and now he's back in the good graces of the NBA community and NBA media. So Scoot just got to do his thing
Yeah, you
and
gotta hoop.
continue to build on that.
Just hoop.
The Magic, super high on them, been high on them for the last 2 years. Adding Desmond Bane is huge. Getting Jalen Suggs back. If they can all stay healthy, I think they're a 3 seed. Same with the Hawks. I think if the Hawks are all fully stay healthy, Jalen Johnson, I think, is a very like a legitimate contender for MIP. Really excited to see what they do. And I know you said the Jazz the other night, and we was getting on you because we didn't think you really wanted to say like watch the Jazz. I do like the Jazz, and I've liked the Jazz because Keontae George, Bryce Sensabaugh,
Yeah.
and I do like Ace Bailey. And what I've seen in preseason, I like a lot more than what I saw in college. Because in the preseason, he's been scoring with a lot less dribbles than what he was doing at Rutgers, which makes sense because college to NBA.
He getting to that way. He getting to it. That's that bag work, man. Come on,
man.
It's
not even that. He's not even using his bag. He's just shooting over top
He's
people.
just getting to his spots. It's bag work still. It's refined bag work. You don't need the whole Duffy. Sometimes you just need the clutch.
Yeah.
Bag work is still bag work, man. What you carrying that bag is what's in your bag, man. GQ 10 Essentials.
What?
Look. You got the whole bag, or you got the little to-go bag.
All right, bro.
But you gotta have a bag.
Yeah. They'll probably be one of the best teams.
Some bags you can take everywhere. You know, in you gotta come through with the clear bag. So you gotta show everybody what you got for real, man. Bag talk would be the man. I'm sorry, Reek. Go ahead, bro. I'm clipping that too. I'm sorry. I gotta see.
I just looked up and saw Zion do a revert, like a spin windmill or whatever they call it. I can't think of it. I just saw it and turn and dunk that. I said, hold on.
Zion, who you feeling like?
Feeling like Zion, apparently.
Hey,
but that's actually funny because that was the last thing I was going to talk about because this a make or break year for them boys. I ain't gonna lie. At
What?
least for like Zion, Trey Murphy,
Oh,
Herb
Pelicans.
Jones, like that core of players. Like, I mean, I guess
Another
not
team
in
I
a way
said I
because
was
they're still really
watching.
young.
My fault. I keep stepping on you.
No, you good, you good. It's not like a damn, y'all gotta figure it out type or like y'all gotta get rid of everybody, but you gotta figure out what the direction is. Like, are you trying to build on the core? Are you trying to get into the playoffs? Like, what is the direction? And a lot of that relies on Zion being healthy, but not only Zion, like it's been the whole damn team lately. The last 2 years has been the
Yeah,
whole team. McCollum,
yeah,
DeJounte,
yeah.
Zion,
Alvarado.
Herb, Trey Murphy, Alvarado. Like every player's been hurt. Derek Queen got hurt as soon as he realized that he was gonna be on the Pelicans. Like that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's something with that Pelicans water, bro. I don't know what it is. Like you on the Pelicans, you cursed. Who came from the Pelicans and then had a great season? Um,
Boogie.
no,
You
no,
know,
no, no.
Boogie
It
got
was
hurt.
that was like last year because they said they were cursed and they didn't get hurt, but I can't remember who it was. They were like, "Yeah, I got out of there. I got away from that curse." But
It wasn't
who?
DeJounte. No, because DeJounte got hurt.
Nah, Dejounte tore his Achilles on the team. Who is it?
That left the Pelicans?
Yeah, somebody left the Pelicans and then they said, "Ah,
Hey, man,
so
I don't know.
mad."
They in New Orleans, bro. They be practicing voodoo and stuff out there.
That's the thing. What NBA player said Pelicans
I'm trying to think who was on the
are
Pelicans last year.
bad luck? Something like that.
Couldn't have been Lonzo. I'll never forget that scene that Lonzo and his ex shorty had when they were in New Orleans. They were on like the Haunted Ghost tour or whatever. And then he ended up playing there, and I was like, dang, it's crazy. He was like, I never want to play there. Ended up playing there. Got traded there.
Bro, what the? Why can't I remember?
Mm.
They were on a podcast. Who left the Pelicans recently? You got CJ McCollum, you got Drew
Was
Holiday.
it Brandon Ingram?
No, because his ass been hurt with the
Well, he
Raptors.
hurt. Yeah.
Who was on that? Man, this is pissing me off. I'm go to basketball reference Pelicans.
Pelicans is the last team you say you got.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and go through mine while you're
Yeah, for
looking for
sure.
that. All right. I have a extensive list actually. I was about to say an ensemble of sorts. See how I was about to catch
See?
myself. See how I caught myself.
Niggas can't trick me. I don't be tweaking.
I kind of, whatchamacallit, played into that though, for funsies. But of course, I got the Nets. But I also
You say that
said
a lot too.
what funsies?
Yes. Grown
All
ass
right.
man saying for
I,
funsies
I
a
I
lot.
have to be more aware of my vocabulary because anyway I'm saying funsies.
Dyson Daniels.
Dyson
Holy
Daniels.
shit.
Okay, yeah,
Holy shit. Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
The Great Barrier Thief.
Oh my gosh. It was literally Dyson Daniels. They was like, oh yeah, you because he was injured a lot with the Pelicans, so they let him go. He lead the league in steals. Like, yeah, man, I got out of there. I got away from the Pelicans. You know, it's like he said it's something over there, like it's bad juju
Yeah,
or something.
something. But yeah,
My
no.
fault.
Teams I'm looking forward to or teams that I'm penciled in on. I got the Nets. Obviously, that's my team. That's my squad. It drafted 5 first-round picks.
Cursed. That's what he said.
Um,
Cursed.
I mean, they're diving into the youth, diving into the Euro approach to basketball. They got Jody Fernandez, who is the head coach of the Canadian national team. So definitely different philosophies that they have as opposed to other teams that are kind of more traditional in a sense. His first, I don't want to say full. Well, last year it's his first full season, but this is a team that he kind of, I don't want to say built, but like kind of had more input in. So I'm definitely looking to see how the players that they chose fit
And he had
his
input
style
in
of
them going to get
basketball.
MPJ.
You said what?
My fault, my fault, my fault, my fault. No.
No, what did you say?
I said he had input on them going to get MPJ. But then I said
Terrible,
my fault.
terrible
Just ignore it.
podcaster. But I mean, hey, he can score. He can put the ball in the bucket. Mike don't swing the rock. You know who does swing the rock? Yeah, he goes in.
Oh. Did you see the press conference where they asked Cam Thomas about if he was gonna pass more?
Oh yeah, about if he's gonna play make more. It was like, yeah, we see you got like some more assists. Are you like gonna play make more? You just like, nah.
He said if they double me, then I guess I have to pass. I said,
That's
damn, bro.
my
He said,
guy.
I said, yo,
That's
that
my
boy ain't never beat
guy.
allegations, bro. I said, bro, he makes it too easy. Not gonna hold you. Pause. Like,
That's my guy. That's my brand
like,
of basketball
bro,
to a T.
literally, like, and he looked pissed that he had to talk about passing the ball potentially. Like, you're not even on the court,
That's just
gang,
his
and you mad
demeanor.
about the
He
thought of
just
passing.
he just.
He like, I guess, teams gonna double me now because, so, teams double me, I have to make the pass, but, I'm a scorer in nature. So I
I
said,
mean, he
dog,
had 6 assists in the
we
first
get it.
preseason game, so
That's why they asked. And he was like, hell no, that's just preseason. These stats don't count, remember?
they don't count. But they count for a little something, man. But I'm definitely intrigued by what they do. Honestly, not like super intrigued to where like I'm holding like putting a lot of stock into them, but intrigued based on them being my favorite team for one, and two, them having the draft situation that they have, and a unique situation with having a fresh head coach, well, fresher head coach, um,
Young head coach.
young head coach, yeah, coach that they believe in and has been like a set that someone that's like new, you know what I'm saying? Because like even Jock Vaughn he's been in the whatchamacallit. He was an interim head coach at a time when
Mhm.
Kenny Atkinson was out, or whenever Kenny
Yeah.
Atkinson got fired. Like
I think he was the coach of the Magic too.
he was, yeah, coach of the Magic. Well, I mean, I'm more so like with the Nets. Like he was
Oh, okay.
their coach during the bubble year, and then they went and got
Yeah.
Steve Nash that year, and then because they fired Kenny Atkinson before the bubble or
Mm-hmm.
something stupid, but
Cool weekend.
yeah, um, which I thought was premature to begin with, but no, then of course the whole Steve Nash thing, then of course the whole Jock Vaughn thing. Jock Vaughn got fired, had Kevin Ollie for the end of that season, and then now Jordy Fernandez, who coached last season, coached this season. No high expectations for the Nets, but improvement. I would think they would be competing for a spot in the play-in, or if not, be competing for a spot in the lottery, get age of advancement, or Cameron Boozer.
He said, fuck that.
I mean, I'm talking about the two top players in the class. I mean, Caden is top 10, I think.
Damn. There's that big of a gap between the brothers? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I always saw them like
I
really
mean, Caden
ranked really
tough, but I
close, but
mean,
maybe I'm tweaking.
it's Cam was the one that was going head to head against Cooper Flag in AAU days, EYBL days. So yeah.
What?
But no, like Tariq mentioned, though, the Pelicans is another team I'm on the lookout for.
Oh, he
Suns,
does look small.
looking forward to seeing Book, um, be number one option again, getting back to his bag. Saw subtle flashes in the China games against Brooklyn. He didn't really get too crazy. I mean, it's preseason, but I mean, hey, Book still Book. Rockets definitely interested with that situation with Kevin Durant. Warriors definitely interested in that situation. Just based on age, you know what I'm saying? Based on you got three tenured vets in Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler, and seeing how they mesh with their youth there. I mean, Steph Curry, still Steph Curry. I'm still gonna watch that whenever I get a chance. Timberwolves, Knicks, obviously. Heat is another team. Jazz is gonna be one of my league pass teams. Hornets, they got a cool young core. Clippers, I'm interested to see where their season goes with all their old heads. Um, you got Lakers. Want to see how Braun looks in year 23, obviously. Luca, this is starting to become his team. Or you would think this would start to become his team starting this season. Yeah. So,
Looking at AD, he just gonna take it. Pause.
yeah. Got the Spurs. Definitely intrigued by the Spurs. They drafted Dylan Harper this year. They got a chance to get 3 straight Rookie of the Years, which is crazy. Because I
That's
think
true.
Dylan Harper,
Carter
given
Bryant's a
the
good pickup too.
Carter Bryant's a great pickup. They killed the
I
draft.
definitely forgot to mention him, but
They killed the
I'm
draft.
so glad I got him in the dynasty league because I'm like, bro,
They
he might be
killed the
that
draft,
future
bro.
4 next to Wemby,
Yeah,
or at least a 3.
he had a good summer league.
Great summer league, yes.
Yeah,
He showed some flashes
um,
in preseason too. So
yeah. Shout out Carter Bryant. Trying to think who else, but no, you got Dylan Harper. Who, I mean, trying to think who else is up there as far as Rookie of the Year talks are. Cooper Flag in the Mavs. They started Cooper Flag at the point guard. Trying some things out. Cooper Flag is a hell of a playmaker. I mean, we've seen his playmaking ability on full display while he was at Duke, especially towards the end of the season and in the
just don't give it to him late game.
oh my goodness, bro. I just hate that their losses are magnified because they only have like single digit losses that season, and like their losses, like you can point the finger at to why they lost. And most of the times when they lost, who hand was the ball in?
Well, not Cooper's. That was the problem.
Well, no, it was.
No, because he was losing it, so it wasn't in his hands.
Oh. I see what you did there. But yeah, no. Cool. I mean, he got closers on his team though. He got a Klay Thompson. He got a Kyrie Irving.
In December, January, and there's no way you just said Clay in 2025 again. Come on, brother. You should have said AD.
2025 Klay.
I'd rather you
Klay
say
not
D'Angelo Russell
washed.
than Clay in 2025, brother. I'm sorry. Don't do that.
Klay
Don't
not
do that.
washed.
Don't do
Klay
that.
not washed.
You don't believe that. If you believe that, you didn't watch enough Mavericks last year, brother. I'm sorry.
Klay not washed.
Clay, not Clay.
He
And
not
that's
Klay,
okay.
but
It's
he
not
ain't
his fault.
washed.
That music playing. You know what song they play. That music playing. He may not be on the montage yet, but he hearing it in the background. He hearing it on that boat.
It's the hold on. It's the extended cut where it got the intro at the beginning.
And the crazy part about it is it's sung by a different person. It's not sung by the original creator. It's sung by a woman named Meg.
The extended part.
Can't
Before
nobody hear
it.
that. I mean, they might be able to. I don't hear nothing.
Okay, never mind. Hey, the music might be playing for. Let me stop.
The audience might have.
Anyways, man, the Timberwolves is another team I'm gonna look out for. Anthony Edwards. What more can I say? What more to say? Thunder. I want to see how they look as their first year. Well, not first year. But the following year of the
Hunter
championship run.
Dickinson.
Where he playing at?
New Orleans.
Okay.
Boy on the court.
I see you.
Hey, DMV, stand up. KD and Hunter Dickinson out there. Come on now. You know we on. Come on now.
Looking forward to the Magic, the Sixers, Pacers and
Sixers.
Celtics.
I guess
I've
BJ.
got a lot of teams down, bro. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be a lot to talk about. That's intriguing for me. I guess players I would say Braun, Luca, Cam, Zion and Poole, LaMelo, Brunson and Cat, Giannis, Jalen Brown, and Harden and Book.
Hold on, you said who? You said Brunson and Cat?
I did.
You said some New York Knicks?
I did.
After you sent a meme at me when I said that I got them coming out the East,
I did.
but you looking forward to watching just them too?
I'm not. Well, I'm
Because they
intrigued.
got Clarkson out there too. I know that's
I'm
one of your
intrigued
guys.
to see what
He
they
on
do.
brand.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm intrigued to see what they do. Like I'm watching y'all. This is what this is.
Okay.
I'm watching y'all.
You said that like Stephen A. in General Hospital. You're in the surveillance. That's how you
Like
watching
I'm
them?
Brick.
Hey yo.
Yo, that's crazy. Out of no context, but I mean, I thought that was his name. I thought his name was Brick on the show.
It is, but
Okay, yeah. But no, I said today. I said I need Brunson or Cat, Coop, Paulo, Wemby, Luca for season 3 of whatchamacallit, the starting 5 if they do one. All right. What questions did I had? I know I should have wrote these down.
oh man,
All right.
that was nuts.
What rookie you think is the most pro ready and why?
Most pro ready Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's got the NBA frame.
Yeah.
This is something crazy.
Bro is
He's
only
got the NBA
18.
frame. He's got the IQ, and that's not to say other players don't, because I think VJ Edgecombe is also very
VJ.
like he's pro ready as well because
Very pro ready.
he's shown it. He's shown it overseas. He showed or in the Olympics. He showed it playing against his fellow teammates that were already in the NBA. So um, and he's one of those guys that's super confident. I think he may not be like he may not show like all of what he's going to be able to do this year, but I think as the years go on, his work ethic is going to show.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I also think
What's up with
somebody
them all
like
wearing 77 though, man? Him, Ben Surf, like.
77 is kind of great. I mean, didn't he wear seven at
Luca
Baylor?
wears 77. That's Luca
And
number.
Kyle Lowry probably wasn't trying to give it up.
That's Luca number.
That is Lucas number. But didn't Vladimir Radvanovich wear that jersey too?
Probably.
I don't remember. He wore 77. But yeah, I would say Cooper
Luca
Flag
wears
just because
77. That's his number.
understanding of the game, his ability to defend at a high level,
Yeah.
and the team that he's on as well. Like being able to play next to Anthony Davis, next to Derek Lively,
Yup.
even next to Clay,
Brotherhood.
even though he's not, Clay, but being able to play against with those people, and then when Kyrie gets back, being able to play off of them is going to
Brotherhood.
be so much easier than most of the players that are coming in at a high draft pick. Like Ace Bailey's coming into a situation where other guys are still trying to figure out their roles in the league, but they all
Yup.
play a good brand of basketball because of Will Hardy. Then
Yeah.
you also have Philly, like if they're healthy, VJ Edgecombe is in
Oh
a good
my
spot because
gosh,
he
bro.
has Tyrese Maxey, he has Jerry McCain, he has Embiid, he has Paul
Yeah.
George. But if
Yeah.
they're not healthy, then it's a good and a bad thing because if they're not healthy, that gives him more time to play,
Yeah.
but it puts more expectation on him and more like, all right, we need you to be good right away, rather than if you're with these other guys, similar to Jerry McCain. Like Jerry McCain was good, but he was good beside what they had already. Well, I mean, it was really just him and Maxi at that point, but you still had Maxi, so he wasn't the lead guard. And like, all right, this is
Yeah.
who we're focusing on. If you still got Maxi and you got a PG, then it makes it
Oh
easier
shit.
for VJ Edgecombe.
Nah, they
What's up?
guard core is crazy. They got
Yeah, it is.
VJ, Jeremy Kane, Maxi,
Quentin Grimes too,
Quentin Grimes.
because Quentin Grimes averaged 25 to end the season last year. Now, obviously, I don't think he's gonna do it again because he's not gonna get the minutes.
Right.
But
But
if he can come off the
that's
bench
tough.
and shoot the way that he did last year, that's huge for them.
They just really gotta stay healthy, bro. That's health is the main thing, bro. Like
Yeah, I want to see him be healthy, man. I was
I want to see
telling
Embiid healthy. I want to see Paul George healthy, bro.
Embiid when he was healthy,
And it's
though.
like I saw a tweet because of course they bringing back the AI jerseys right for the season,
Yeah,
and it was like
fire by the way.
yes, love those jerseys. Top 3 NBA jersey ever.
Top
Okay.
top two, and not two
Mm,
for me. They're the
mm.
best jerseys ever.
I might have to
Them
go
and the
through
blue
the
ones. I
rankings.
love the blue ones.
The blue ones is crazy. one of the students wore the blue joint for Jersey Day during the
Mm,
summer. I was like,
mm.
you got the best jersey on, dog. Like, I was like, you got the best. I thought I had the best. You got the best jersey on.
Yeah, I need
Like,
either a black one or a blue one.
yeah, but nah. What's call it? I said that to say there was a tweet. It was like, yeah, Allen Iverson gave us all these jerseys. Played injured, played hurt, played 40 minutes, whatever this, that, and that. Just for Embiid to cry, or just for Embiid to be soft in these jerseys 20 years later, this ain't it. And I was like, dang, that's tough. But I mean, saying time, these boys got to stay on the court. That's the only way
Look,
this team is going to be good. Only way this team is going to be good if they stay on the court.
I get it, but Embiid's injuries have never been like, oh, I've got a sore thumb or I've got a bad finger or anything like that. Like his injuries have always been something major.
Yeah.
Like that man played through Bell's palsy and like a jacked up knee, a knee that he wasn't supposed to play on. And then when he played on that, he got love for that. It's like, oh yeah, he played through injury. But then when you play through injury, that means you make that injury worse. So then
Yep.
when that injury is worse for 2 years in a row, then people go back to being like, yeah, see, he always hurt. He always hurt. No, if he had sat out, y'all would have called him soft, but he'd have been playing
All that
potentially.
revisionist history, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we can't look at players in that scope because people were doing the
Nah.
same thing with Kawhi. Like not even just people. Ginobili and Tony Parker did it. They did it, and that's why he left San Antonio.
That's why he left San Antonio, dog. That's
So it's
exactly
like,
why he
mind
left.
your business. That's really what it come down to. Mind your damn
Yo.
business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speak on what you know, not on what you think or what you want to say or opinion that you think.
Say
Oh
it
yeah, I gotta get
again.
this takeoff. I gotta get this takeoff. No, speak on what you know. You don't know Joel Embiid personally. You don't know what that boy going through, and I don't mean boy because that's a grown ass man. You don't know what that man going through on a day to day
I
basis.
want to say, was
They
it
said
last
that
year he was
this
going through
dude
the
got to
loss of
take
his
stuff out of
brother?
his knee to put other stuff in his knee. Yeah, and then somebody turn around and
And
use that
then the
against him in an
reporter was
article.
like, yo, trying to be whatever. And B, I ain't gonna lie, he good on my book for that. All right. He had every right to press that report and do what
100%,
he did and punch him or
100%.
push him, whatever the
Because
case
he better
was.
than me. Because I'd have, bro, what? They'd have to suspend me or something because I'd have beat the goofy out his head. Not gonna
Right.
hold you. Yeah, nah, I don't play that shit. Yeah, no,
Nah.
no. But Embiid, when he's healthy, I was talking about this yesterday. Like he is a combination of Hakeem, Tim Duncan, and Shaq,
Yeah.
and damn near somebody else. Like
And he stretched the floor.
because
Stretched the floor,
he
he
had
could
the
dribble.
footwork of Hakeem,
Yeah.
he had the dominance and the
And the
frame,
moves.
kinda, of Shaq, and then he had the touch and the mid range. He had the face up game of Tim Duncan, but he could also be at
Yeah.
the 3-point line and take that shit and dunk on
Stretch
your
the
stupid like
flow. Like, bro.
like
When Embiid
people.
is at his
Oh
best, it's
man,
crazy.
bro, he was averaging 30 easy. He was going first quarter 18 points.
And he dropped 70 on the Spurs like 2 seasons ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, on Wimby.
Well, maybe.
Yes,
Welcome to the league
on
with me.
somebody that everybody considers the best defender in the world already.
Yeah.
Dropped 70 on that boy. Now, granted,
70.
that was rookie year. He was
That was
very,
rookie
very
year,
small.
minutes restriction.
But 70 is 70.
Yeah.
He
Come on
gave
now.
him that
You talking like me right now. Whoa.
because that's 70 points. That's
That's
different.
70 though. I said 30
Cam
is
Thomas gonna
30.
score 70. I'm gonna give him props for giving 70. I'm not gonna be like, oh, how many assists he get? But if you give me 23 points, I need something else.
I feel that.
Because we've seen so many players that are able to give you 30 and 8 or 9 assists. Like it's not you can't
Yeah. You
you
got
can't
Trey
just
Young.
be a scorer. That's why Jalen Green got moved from Houston. It's like you can score, but we can find somebody else that can score better than you and do other stuff. So like you just got to make yourself the most valuable you possibly can be. If you
Yes.
can't score, you got to be the best defender we've ever seen. Alex Caruso, Casey Wallace, and not to say they can't score. It's just like if that's not your
They're
game,
not young.
make sure you staying on the floor for something else. Lou Dort, like his
Yeah.
first couple years in the league, he was Roberson with it.
Defensive
Like
nightmare.
he could not shoot that shit, but he was so good defensively. You had to keep him on the court,
Yep.
and then he got better at the three ball year by year, year by year.
Yep.
You got to find a way to make yourself valuable to a team. It can't just be one thing. So like as much as I say like defense and being able to pass, like same thing with Josh Giddey. He couldn't just be a passer because people wasn't gonna guard him. They're just gonna back up. Like, all right, who the fuck you gonna pass to if we all back up?
Yep.
So it's not just Cam Thomas. It's everybody. Like you got to
Yeah.
be able to do different things. You got to make yourself valuable to your team and to
I
an
mean, that's just the
organization.
Taylors all this time, bro. That's just hoop shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's a little different now because there's so many talented players that can score 20 points. Like if you go and look at how many players last season scored 20, like average 20 points. Like I said, Quentin Grimes is going to be on that list because he played like the last 30 to 40 games.
Bro, you
And
want to
it's
know
like,
what's
damn,
crazy?
Quentin
It
Grimes
was
averaged 20. Like,
like, yeah,
it's
it was
crazy.
like name a random 20-point per game score. It was like a trend on TikTok or something like that, right? There's
Hmm.
so many people that you would think average 20 points in their career, but didn't.
Didn't.
Like
Yeah.
what?
But
Like I
then
want to
you
say
get to the,
Kevin. I
but
want
you
to say
get to the
Kevin
league
Martin is
now.
one of them.
Did he never average 20?
I think he averaged like 19, 18.
Why
Like,
don't I remember him average
but I
like
thought
in
Kevin Martin
2008,
was a
2009? I
hold on.
feel like I remember averaging like
I
22.
might have said that wrong.
But back then, like
But like dude was
18 and
not
19
scoring
was
as
really
much, yo.
23, 24.
Wasn't
Like
scoring as
today,
much.
24 points
Dang,
is
he
like 21.
42. I'm sorry. I don't know why I don't know why I thought he was younger. But at the same
That
time,
man
I
pulled a V
realized he
now
hasn't been in the league in a long time.
for a long time.
Like I gotta remember, like Kevin Martin was a vet by the time we were like by the time we met. You know what I'm saying? Like he was already
Yeah, facts.
well
Facts. He was with
known.
OKC.
I'll say his rookie season was 2004, 2005.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, he averaged
So the
20.
most
I'm tripping.
what year
Yeah,
what
he
year was it?
definitely
08,
averaged
09?
20. He averaged 20 in 06, 07 in Sacramento.
Oh wow. Damn, that was early.
Third season. But it's like
Damn.
other people that you would think
Yeah,
would
yeah.
average 20 but didn't.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know if it was a TikTok trend or if I was just playing what's the game? Hoop Grits. And it's like 20 point per game
Mm,
score. And like you
okay.
gotta think of like somebody that was on the team. Let me see. I think it might have been Rod Strickland I was thinking about.
Oh yeah, he averaged one. Well, maybe. He did.
I'm about to say yeah. What? Oh no, he was never an All Star, but I mean he had coach years.
Yeah.
Okay, so that 97, 98 season, he was NBA second team, but he averaged 17.8. He came close in 95, averaging 18.9. That's the highest he ever averaged.
Yeah.
But
It was almost there.
yeah, that'd be a sick throwback to get, bro. But I've not seen his jersey available for whatever reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shout out Ross Strickland, man.
But yeah. There's a lot of players that I'm looking at this year and just want to see. Like I want to see what Rob Dillingham is able to do because the Wolves are going to need
Yes.
somebody to play that point guard role. I know Ant is capable of playing the point, but it's like you don't want to put too much on him where he's playing the point. He's your best scorer. He's playing great defense, and by the time he gets to the playoffs, he's gas. So they got to find a way to get some point guard minutes, and then be good point guard minutes to where it's not just Ant has to do everything type of thing. Um, the Nuggets should be even better than they were last year, and they were still pretty good last year. They were able to get Cam Johnson. They were able to bring back Bruce Brown. They got Valanciunas. So they were able to add some pieces to a team that is pretty much the same. They just moved a few pieces here and there. And Jokic is still, I believe, the best player in the league. So,
Yeah.
um, he's still got a lot that he wants to accomplish. Like, say what you want. A lot of people are like, oh, he hates the game of basketball. Like, if he hated the game of basketball, he'd stop playing already.
Come on
Like,
now.
that narrative is just tired as hell. Because, like, he's already done so much. Like, he could just stop. Like, he
I
got
think
hella
it's more
MVPs.
so people
He's
say
got a
that
championship,
because he
finals
likes to do all the
MVP.
other side quest and stuff.
But so does everybody else. Like,
So is everybody else. You got LeBron
he
on
just he
podcast. You
just
got
doesn't
LeBron
he
streaming
just
with
does it during the
Castanet.
off season.
You got
Bron
Shea Gilgeous
golfing.
as a model. You got Westbrook as a model. You got all these NBA players want to be models. Like Kyle Kuzma walking down the runway Fashion Week, man. No, the funniest thing I heard recently. Dre went to Fashion Week in New York, right? Guess who you see at like every Fashion Week function?
You said what?
So Dre went to Fashion Week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who he's seen on like every other Fashion Week function?
Oh,
Shaq's favorite player.
Bol.
Yes.
That tall ass. What the hell is he doing in there?
Nah,
He can't hide
hey,
from nobody, bro.
he ain't on nobody roster. I'll tell you that.
He not?
He's not. They put out a list today of players that are unsigned and free agents or unsigned free agents. It was Russell Westbrook, and then the first name after that was Bol.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, we really putting Bol that high? But like the whole list
Yeah.
is like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. What Trae Young announcing on Wednesday? Talking about some. It's time.
Are you sure you want to do this? It's time. It is? It's time.
He about to some same way Braun did.
He about to do something stupid, or I don't know. But dang, who was I about to look at? 'Cause I saw something when I first got on my. Oh, players not on NBA roster: Isaiah Thomas, Russell Westbrook, Ben Simmons, Montrezl
Them
Harrell,
niggas still
T.J.
saying Isaiah
Warren.
Thomas, man.
He was the first name on this list. Jaleel Okafor, Cam Reddish, Victor Oladipo, who we saw play in China, play a little bit of preseason action. Ball, DeMarcus Cousins, Pat Bev, JaVale McGee, DeAndre Jordan, LeAngelo Ball, Markel Fultz, Matt McClung, THT, which he going crazy overseas. Um, and the Morris twins, which I thought the Morris twins retired.
Yeah, some of them names make a lot of sense. Some of them names they don't
Like
matter.
I said,
They
I thought the
are
Morris
roster
twins retired.
respectfully.
I thought IT was on the not retire, but I don't know. I feel like IT just kind of phased out of the league.
Yeah, he is. Um, let's do some predictions and then we can get about it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. So you want to do awards first? Or you want to do conferences and then finals?
We can do you said awards or conferences.
Yeah, like it'd be awards, and then we do conferences and the finals, or we can do conference finals and then we can do awards.
All right. Awards. Let's do awards. MVP. Were we still MVP?
Yeah.
MVP. I hate to put expectations on people, man, and I hate trying to put expectations on MVP award because I mean before it's like crowning the MVP or thinking about who will be MVP before the season starts. I don't say it's putting an unnecessary target on their back, but it's like your prediction of who you think is going to be the best player in the league this year, really, or I don't know for whatever reason. Like for years, we thought
Or what team is going to be
people
really
thought
good and they're
Luca
going to have a good player
was
on.
going to be MVP, or like I don't know. It's just
Mhm.
like Luca was MVP favorite for the last couple of years before this year, or before last year, I would say. I think Shea was
Mhm.
the MVP favorite going into last season, and it ended up winning MVP. Um, I think, I think in the case of Shea Gilgis, he would have to have a ridiculous season to be MVP again. So I mean, really just depends on the kind of season he has. I don't see that happening. I feel like we have another Shea Gilgis S MVP. Not MVP. Shea Gilgis S season from him, averaging 30, winning a lot of games, then being like first top three seeds out west. Um, but I do think maybe a player like Anthony Edwards could take another leap and become MVP this year. Um, Seeing how things go out in LA, especially with Bronx maybe taking a back seat, who knows? But Luca coming back, I think that has a lot to deal with, or maybe a lot to say or a lot to play in the MVP race. Uh, I think Jalen Brunson could have a shot depending on how the Knicks look. Um, I think he'll be in the running for sure. I think he'll end up top five in voting like he did this past year, I believe. want to say he was that fifth guy.
Mhm. Attention. It was what? It was Shea, Jokic, Giannis.
With the top 3 finalists, yeah.
Tatum might have been in there. So Brunson might have been in there.
Russell might have
I
been
can't
there.
think off
But
the top
I
of my
mean,
head.
I could see with certain situations out east with Hallie out, with Tatum out, and with the Knicks likely being the favorites to come out east. Obviously, that's going to be led by Jalen Brunson, and if he has a similar season like he had last year, or anything better than what he had last year, I can see him being in the running for MVP. Um, I don't know, man. Giannis in the Bucks is an interesting situation. He teased leaving and going to New York, even New York team at this point, because it came out that he would prefer to be with the Knicks if he wasn't going to be with the Bucks. But trying to think of what else. I'm going Ant. I would have to go Ant though. I think Ant has the at this current moment has the best opportunity to become MVP.
I would love to pick Ant. I just don't know if they're gonna win enough games. I have them in the play-in, and I don't know if you can win the MVP for being in the play-in. But
In the play-in. I mean,
obviously,
hey, I think Westbrook did
yeah,
it before the play-in became a thing. He was like they were like the AFC just made the playoffs.
they were the AC that year.
They were, or they were like they weren't a top seed out west, but they were like, bro, we gotta give it to Westbrook though because he averaged a
I
triple
thought they
double.
were 6. Because I thought Jokic was
It was
the
a lower
one.
seed for
He
sure.
won it as the lowest seed when he won it as the 6th seed.
Okay,
Like
but I
no
know
Jamal and no
maybe it
Michael
was a
Porter
year
Jr. that year.
before. Maybe it was a year before because he did it twice. Or I don't know. It was one of those years. It was years he had Oladipo with him.
I can't remember. Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna go. I'm
man,
gonna go Jokic. He's always gonna have the numbers. They're gonna be better than they were last year, so they're gonna have that conversation. I don't know if they'll be. I don't think they'll win more games than the Thunder will. I think the Thunder are gonna run away with the regular season records again. They'll probably win 65 plus. Just because most nights they're gonna have just the better team. Um, I would go Jokic though. Like I want to say Ant, but I just don't believe in the team enough, and maybe they'll prove me wrong, and they'll be up there. Um, I just think out of the teams that's going to be in the contention in the West for a top seed outside of Jokic, like I don't know if those top players are going to be in that conversation. Like I don't see KD and Şengün being up there. I don't see Kawhi or um, James Harden being up there. I don't see AD being. Actually, AD could be in the conversation. Um, Maybe a Steph is in the conversation, but probably not. And then Luka would be somebody else, but I would go Jokic for MVP.
got it. All right. Rookie of the year. I'm going Cooper Flag.
As am I.
I say
Super
it's his
flat.
award to lose. I mean, he's the number one
Literally.
overall pick. He's in a great situation in Dallas. Like that team is
Yeah.
not struggling by any sense of the matter. Only struggle that they have is health at the moment with Kyrie out, and I'm not saying AD is fragile, but we've known AD's injury history the past couple of seasons. So, and
Yeah. I got Cooper flat.
also with Derek Lively being available and not available, that team healthy, that's a scary team.
For sure.
Yeah, but you said Cooper Flag as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Six
He's
man of
has
the
so much
year, or you
opportunity.
want to? What do you want to do next?
MIP.
MIP. Okay. Um. Shoot. Nah, I can't do that. Cause I was about to say Cade, but it's like, bro, was a number one pick. Like, what are we doing?
God.
Um.
And he broke out last year.
Exactly.
So he would have to average like 35 to
I
get
say if
there.
he was able to take another leap, bro, then it's like, all
If
right.
he take another leap, he's MVP.
Uh, um, I don't know. It might be like some young guy off the bench, young 6 man off the bench or something like that. Like I'm trying to think of players from last year and what roles they had. Mm, I don't know. I think Cam Johnson. Most improved would be crazy for Cam Johnson, but I'm just thinking of people that could be in improved roles. Cam Johnson with the Denver Nuggets can be special. It could have the opportunity to be something great for the Nuggets. So that's a name to look out for. I wouldn't say Desmond Bain, but I think Desmond Bain he'll get a lot of notoriety for what he does in Orlando this year. Trying to think of who else you got. No. Speaking of going back to the rookies, I'm excited to see Colin Knuckle in Charlotte. Um, I think he'll help them out tremendously. Good wing, um, can score at will. But as far as most improved goes, I don't even know what a most improved campaign would like from Jalen Green. Like if them boys just like in the playoff picture, and Jalen Green is averaging 25 plus. That's a lane for it. Um, Trying to think of other teams, trying to think of other situations. Honestly, I feel like most improved is for whenever like young players take a leap, man. So that's one of those time will tell. You got to see how situations work out for players. Wonder what the odds
Sure.
are and
For
who
me,
they
I have
got.
Jalen Johnson or Shaden Sharp for MIP. Jalen Johnson averaged 18 and 8, I want to say, before he got hurt last season. Missing the rest of the season. Shaden Sharp has the talent. He just hasn't been able to stay on the floor consistently. So if he's able to stay on the floor for a whole season, he'll be in conversation. And then if Jalen Johnson is healthy, he'll average close to 23 to 24 points this year, probably double-digit rebounds. So
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Johnson will be my pick.
All right, so MVP odds they got Shea Gilgeous at 240, with Jokic at 250, and Luka at 425. Ant is 6 in odds at the moment at 1800. Um, Rookie of the Year Cooper Flag at minus 225. Next to Trey Johnson at plus 900, which is kind of crazy. That is plus nine. The difference between minus 225 and plus 900. It's like a shoe in. Most improved. Who they got? I'm in Thompson at plus 900. Not mad at it.
I feel like
Next
he
is
already broke out, but his numbers will be better this year. So yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Got Andrew Nemhard, Matas Buzelis, Bennedict
Yeah.
Mathurin, and Denny Avia round up the top five.
So maybe they feel like Jalen Johnson already broke out. He just hadn't get to do it for a full season.
They got Asor Thompson, Josh Giddey, Shaden Sharp, Nikola Jovic, and Derek White. Derek White.
The fuck?
Y'all argue about
My
Derek White
fault.
being an
Excuse
all
my
star every
language.
year. No, you good. They argue about Derek White being an all star every
Yeah,
year.
they
Why is
tweaking,
he
man.
at the bottom of most improved odds?
Yeah, they tweaking.
All right, defensive player of the year odds they have Wimby at
Wimby.
minus 165, Chet
Yeah,
Home at
it's
plus
Wimby, bro.
650, Ahmed Thompson at plus 1600, AD and Evan Mobley at plus 2000.
It's Wimby. It's
I
not even
think
in
it's Wimby
discussion.
this year. Yep.
Wimby can win the next like 7. If he's
You
healthy, he's winning this shit, bro. He averaged 4 blocks last year. 4
mean
blocks
he
per
putting the
game.
other Frenchmen the same?
You said what?
He gonna put the other Frenchmen the same?
I mean, Alex Harden's not a bad defender. He's a great
Oh,
defender as well,
I
but
was
he's
talking
not
about the
Wimby.
Stifle Tower.
Oh, you talking about Rudy Gobert? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, I guess. Like he's more versatile of a defender, so
Yeah.
maybe, but his feet ain't great either. You get him on that perimeter, his feet don't be
Mm.
great. He just tall as hell. So all right, so then we got six. I was about to say 6 woman of the year, 6 man of the year. I went Anthony Simons because it looks like he's going to be the one coming off the bench instead of Peyton Pritchard.
Mm.
So I think he'll have ample opportunity to come off and just get shots up. I think that's going to be his role: come off the bench, shoot the ball,
Mm-hmm.
score. So my pick for 6 man of the year is Anthony Simons. Hey.
Excuse me. They have Anthony Simons here at plus
Oh shit!
1,500.
Damn.
Yeah. They got Nas Reed at plus 950, DeAndre Hunter at 1,100, Josh Hart at 1,200, Ty Jerome at 1,400, Tari Eason at 1,500 as well. Not mad at
Forgot
Josh
about
Hart.
Ty.
Not mad at Josh Hart. Not mad at Nas Reed leading that category. Definitely two that are on the radar for me. Yeah.
And then we have Coach of the Year. I
Coach of
put
the
Chauncey
year,
Billups question mark because I think the Blazers have a chance to be a
Jordy
good bit better than they were
Fernandez.
last year.
No, I will not elaborate.
All right.
No, I'm playing. They got
Clutch
Jamal
player of the year
Mosley
don't even
at
matter.
600, Quinn Snyder at
Yeah, that makes sense.
650, JB Bickerstaff at 1,000, Mike Brown at 1,000, Ime Udoka at 1,500, Tyronn Lue at 1,500. I wouldn't sleep on Ime.
Yeah, because they have a chance to. Well,
I mean, they got
really good last
KD,
year, so they have
but
to
I
be a
mean,
little
at
bit
the same
different.
time, if they capitalize off of what they did last year,
Yeah.
yeah. You said clutch player of the year.
Yeah.
I feel like this is more of a
It's
statistical
not a
category.
big deal. I would
No,
just say KD.
they got Jalen Brunson
It don't really matter.
They got Jalen Brunson and KD, Luka, Nikola Jokic, and Steph Curry. Brunson
Yeah, that
got
makes sense.
850, Ant got 900, KD got 900, Luka and Jokic got 1,000, and Steph at 1,500.
Yeah, it depends. At that point, it just depends on who scores the most in the fourth quarter and in the last 5 minutes.
Numbers don't
And
lie.
I think KD is in a perfect spot to just last 5 minutes. We find ways to get KD good shots.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go with KD.
I kind of can't wait to see KD in
Um,
Houston, bro. As much as I don't rock with KD at times, he's still a hell of a basketball player, bro. And seeing him with that Houston squad, like, they didn't even give up much for him, bro. I mean, they gave up a good little bit, but at the same time, they didn't give up their whole core.
for Kevin
Like the
Durant, they
good
didn't really give up that.
pieces. Like they didn't give up their good pieces for KD.
Yeah.
They really found the way to finesse the Suns.
In a way, yeah.
Because
I mean, the
KD
Suns didn't really
was
have a
like,
choice.
I don't know. What I
I
heard
mean, they
about it
did,
was
but
like maybe KD was like waiting for him to bite on a certain trade, or just like why there was a hold up. They were trying to get KD's side of the deal. They were trying to get KD for the least amount, right? I guess. So they just got to a
yeah.
point where it's like Phoenix was like, all right, we just want him off our team at this point. And they traded him. So
We could just do finals picks and do conference standings next week.
all right, finals. I got Nets, Nuggets, Nets winning in 4. Yeah. No, I will not elaborate.
Figure the Nuggets went go into the finals.
No, I'm playing. Actual prediction though, I would like to see either the Wolves or the Lakers in the finals. So a Wolves Lakers conference finals. Which I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about this, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, we seen Luka pull the Mavericks to the finals. And I'm not saying that was a bad Mavericks team because that was a good team around Luka and Kyrie. But it's like, I don't know what this Lakers team is bringing us. You got DeAndre Ayton. I don't know if we got DeAndre. Like,
Dominating.
I don't know what DeAndre Ayton got here, man. Like, did he need to change the scenery of being in La La Land? Or who knows? But at the same
Only time will
time,
tell.
DeAndre Ayton has been DeAndre Ayton. Take it that what you will.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, I could see Thunder, Lakers, Timberwolves, Nuggets all getting to the finals.
Not the Rockets.
Rockets, yeah. They were 2 seed last year. They
Honestly,
needed
there's a
a
lot of
vet
teams in the West
presence.
that have a
They
chance
needed vet
depending on who their
presence
matchups are.
and experience. So, and they got that in Kevin Durant. I mean, they had solid vet presence with Van Vliet, who won a championship before, but not the
He
vet
not
presence
KD.
they really needed. Or not the sole vet presence that they needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out east, got. I would think the Knicks would be the favorite with Tatum out for the year for the most part, and Milwaukee looking how they look. I wouldn't sleep on the Magic though. I would not sleep on the Magic. I would not sleep on the Magic, bro. Orlando
I like to
Magic.
rethink.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. If they can stay healthy, bro, they are a real deal contender out east. All right. If they can stay healthy. They got Desmond Bain who can spread the floor, stretch the floor. Good 3-and-D guy. They made some necessary adjustments in the offseason. So I like it a lot. Trying to think of who else is there. Not to sleep on out east.
The Cavs.
Cavs, yeah. They got their they lost nobody.
They actually gained a few.
Yes.
Well, they did lose Ty Jerome, but
Yeah.
they got Lonzo
Ty
Ball
Jones
instead.
and whatchamacallit. He's in
Now they have a
Memphis.
full season of DeAndre Hunter as well.
Yep.
Still got Strus,
Yep.
Dean Wade.
Yep.
So they still got one of the best cores in the NBA, and then they got good surrounding pieces too.
Yeah, I think if Philly can stay healthy, they can be in that same. They can be in the conversation as well. I see a healthy Philly team of Maxey, Embiid, Paul George, McCain, Ashcombe.
Yeah,
Trying to think of who they have outside of that.
the backup post is going to be interesting to see how they play because they don't got Yabusele this year, so
No.
it'll be interesting to see how that all works out, especially with Embiid's health being up in the air. Like Adam Bana is going to have to play a big role if Embiid's not able to play.
Yeah. I don't want to count the Heat out because he always find a way to be
You
competitive
can count
and
us out, brother. We're good.
overachieve.
You can
Okay,
count us out, brother.
Tariq said that I can count them out. So
For this season. We'll be back.
Okay. I'll
Trust
take
it.
your word. I want to see how the Celtics look though. I mean, they're still solid. I wouldn't write them in as a contender. I don't think they'll be a contender. I think they'll be anywhere between 5 to 8 out east.
Shit, I think they might miss it completely.
Really?
But they don't got no Tatum, no Drew,
Tatum,
no
Drew,
Horford, no Porzingis.
Damn. Oh yeah. Porzingis and the other 6.
Their second best player is Derek White. Derek White's a great player, but not when he's your second best player. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hold my comments to myself.
Jaylen Brown got to be Jason Tatum, and I don't see it. Peyton Pritchard gonna have to have. He gonna have to average like 18, 19 efficiently. And Derek White gonna have to still be the great defender and average 22, 23. And then Jaylen Brown gonna have to average like 27 to 30. And you still are like, all right, who's your center? Is it name is Kata? Is it? I don't even know. They only got Luke Cornett no more.
Yeah, don't got Luke Cornett no more. Where he at now?
I'm saying
I just saw him the
he
other
with
day.
the Spurs.
Spurs, okay.
Yeah, so they hold the team though. So
damn.
Take Anthony Thomas though. He can score.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one of them years where you're gonna be pissed because they're gonna get a top pick and then Tatum gonna come back.
Oh
Like,
my goodness, they get one of them Boozer boys with Tatum back.
Exactly.
Like, look, Tatum already in Cameron as like some type of office
They
position
got
or
rid of
something.
Porzingis and Horford for a reason. They was like, "Hey, we open up space."
Listen, Tatum need to go chill in Cameron for the season. Don't even think about coming back.
Yeah, I don't. But
This is not that
I love
year.
watching Tatum play, but
This is
don't
not
rush,
that
brother.
year. Like, no.
That's also why I'm hoping they don't make the playoffs. Because if they're good enough, he gonna try to force it. If
He
they
gonna try to come
ass,
back.
he gonna sit his ass down.
Straight like that.
So I need
I
them
mean, I
to
get
be
it. He wants to
trash.
get back out there, and it's not like. I mean, we've seen. What did he suffer? The Achilles injury.
Yep.
Yeah, we've seen players come out from the Achilles and go crazy.
Oh, I thought you about to say early. I was gonna say no. The fuck we have.
No, not early.
Besides
No.
Stewie, Stewie came back. I want to say like 8 months. Like hers
Yeah.
was one of the quickest, but
Yeah.
Tatum was the fastest to get his done. He got his done in 10 hours
Mm.
or within 10 hours of the injury. So
Mm.
most people wait, and that's what makes it worse. They said the
Mm.
earlier you get the surgery, the better the recovery is. And as everyone has seen from the day he got injured to now, that dude has been rehabbing. He said 3 times a day.
6 days a week.
He said I ain't been rehabbing 3 times a day for no reason. I said it's crazy.
Three
I
times
said,
a
hey, bro,
day. 6
all
days a
them jokes
week.
people made, all them jokes people made. Now we see who really got that fucking mentality. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But
Talk.
my finals picks: the Knicks and the Nuggets. Let's do it. Cat
Knicks
versus Jokic.
Nuggets. Cat versus
Brunson
Jokic.
versus Jokic.
Brunson versus
Cat versus
Jokic.
Jamal. Kentucky. Come on. OG versus Aaron Gordon. Mikhail versus Cam Johnson. Ooh, battle of the brothers.
And it'll be
That's
another
crazy.
freaking. It'll be another freaking finals
That's crazy.
that the Nets provided both sides of the damn team for.
Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown versus Jordan Clarkson.
Good lord! All right, man. You sounding like me now, bro.
Christian Brown versus Deuce McBride. Yeah.
You sounding like me now.
Yeah. 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 Valanciunas versus
I'll say Knicks.
Mitchell
Knicks
Robinson.
are the favorites out east, but they'll find some way to mess it up. It's the Knicks.
All right, bro.
It's the Knicks.
So who gonna win instead? Who gonna get there instead?
I think this year we see.
Because you just saying, oh, they could do this, they could do this. Give me an answer.
I think this year we see Ant get his first chip.
What the fuck they got to do with the Eastern Conference?
All right, Eastern Conference. I mean, I think they can come out east.
So then you bullshit. You said they're gonna find a way to mess it up. They not the favorites to win the whole shit. You said they're favorites to get out the East, but they're gonna find a way to mess it up.
It's between them and Orlando at this moment. It's between them and Orlando.
Just fuck Cleveland, huh?
In my opinion, I'm just higher on Orlando than I am on Cleveland.
Well, I love me some Orlando, but okay.
I mean, I could be wrong. This is a prediction, man.
No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
I mean,
I love me some Paolo, love me some Franz, love me some Jalen Suggs.
Like, they kind of crumbled last year in the playoffs. I mean, hopefully they bounce back. They learn from it, get better from it.
They did. They did indeed.
I mean, hey, Donovan Mitchell's engaged now. You know, he might be playing with a bigger chip on his shoulder.
That's a fact.
These things matter. These things matter.
Shoot, Jalen Suggs might be soon. You never know.
It's been long enough.
I say you never know.
I know. I'm saying it's been long enough.
Well,
they both in the league now.
They took a little break in there somewhere, so
that counts towards it. It don't ever stop.
Anyways, this ain't Love Island.
This is not Love Island.
So you got Knicks Wolves.
No, I have
or Magic Wolves.
Magic Wolves.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all. That's a toss-up series.
Exactly.
All right, so you got Magic Wolves. I got Knicks Nuggets. All right, we gotta
Oh, this is
we gotta get
the
that
odds
posted.
for Finals MVP. You got Shea Gilgeous at 220, Jokic at 800, Spider at 1,000, Jalen Brunson at 1,400, Luca at 1,600, and Ant at 1,900.
Yeah, maybe I'm too low on the Wolves. I got them boys as high. See,
And then you got Eastern Conference Finals MVP odds. You got Donovan Mitchell, 340, Brunson at 500, Paulo at 1,000, Trey Young at 1,100, Kate Cunningham at 1,200, Evan Mobley at
mm,
1,300.
it's wide open.
East is wide open, for real, for real. West is a little different. You got Shea at plus 145, Jokic at plus 490, Luca at plus 950, and at plus 1,200, Kawhi at plus 1,400, and Katie at plus 1,600. And that is that on that.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning into another episode of the Hoodie and the Headband podcast show. We'll be back next week to talk more NBA hoops. So y'all keep it locked in right here on Multiplicity Media YouTube channel, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.